Hey members, thank you once again. Dan Kim here, Senator Dan Kim, aka Daniel Kimuyu. Today I want to think a little bit about what is unraveling in the Shakahola in Kenya, Malindi area, that is coast. What we are witnessing is more than religion. It's something deep than religion. And I'm saying if more than 100 people, more than 150 people, and we are yet to know the exact number. If all these people died when we had a sitting government, operational government, all the bodies of government, legislature, executive, parliament, the police force, our intelligence service, everyone, and even the society, and even we have the Nyumba Kumi, which is just like a community-based brotherhood to check one another. If all these things happened to that extent without raising any alarm, I can sincerely say this thing needs to unravel the mystery of Shakahola. It needs more than government. It needs more than Kenya. This is beyond the boundary of Kenya. This is a mystery that needs a lot of involvement. The other day, I saw a child who was admitted in Somalia by the UAE embassy. He was taken to hospital only to be administered some drugs, and later on the body organs were removed. The heart, the kidney, they were missing. This can't be far from what is in Shakahola. These people can't be, they were just dying without benefit. There was someone, it is a system. There must be politicians involved in this saga. There must be leadership involvement in government. There must be police involvement in guarding the secrecy of this. Administration. We have questions, hard questions that cannot be answered just by our. It is like Kenya is investigating itself on crime against humanity, a widespread crime. It is not like when Al-Shabaab they come and attack an institution and they kill. That is instant. This is widespread. People were leaving their families. People were abandoning their careers. People were carrying their children and going to die in Shakahola. There wasn't any alarm to this magnitude we are witnessing. Surely, someone can ask, what is happening now? Now we are speaking about Shakahola. What other things, evil things that are happening without the alertness of our intelligence, without the awareness of our government? This is something that is very sad, and it is a shame. It is a mock. And I'm saying, any church that is teaching the doctrine of miracles should be closed. There is no doctrine of miracles. We have churches which are meant worship to be like a congregation of demons. People are just there screaming and doing all sorts of nonsense, falling down and whatever. Exorcism. This is terrible brainwash and hallucination, spiritual hallucination. You brainwash people, You make them lose their mind, and then we think they are possessed and whatever. This is madness that must be stopped at all cost. Religious leaders, give off. You are part of the problem. Individual-based churches. Which doctrine? Why did you break from the original churches? Why did you initiate your own church? Why can't we have church which is accountable to a higher authority? Individual church can do whatever they want. A human-based church. We need to break that. This is something terrible that needs to be broken. It is to not be entertained. Why are these people preaching miracles and they are at the same time extorting money in exchange of miracles? Why has government allowed this? Only the advantage is being taken to the poor. Why is it that not rich? This is something that should raise awareness of our intelligence, awareness of our education system, awareness of our governance. Miracles, healing. When do you have hospitals? When do you have education system? When do you have professionals? Why do we allow school dropouts to come up and now set up churches and start indoctrinating, landcarizing, brainwashing the population of Kenya? This is something that needs to be investigated and the full regulation of the church be established. And even the usage of offering and sacrifice. Offering and sacrifice does not belong to any pastor, any preacher. As they say, it belongs to God. That is what they preach. But today, the preachers are buying vehicles, buying lands, and the people are becoming poorer and poorer. The original church in the Bible, it is said everything they contributed, they brought it and they shared to the poor. What is the current church doing? Just amassing wealth. Those are things that needs to be changed. Those are things that needs to be checked. And if we are to get serious going forward, we need to establish audit system in our churches. And individual-based churches have said they should be closed. These are business entities, spiritual business entities, and should not be entertained at all. We need to get serious. And it is a lot of awakeness to this, what is happening in Shakahola. It raises a question: how many other things are happening in Kenya that we don't know? Will we wait to be on a reaction mode always? We are keenly watching.